How's it going, my peeps? I'm here with another video. This time it's Kane versus CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan in a three-way match in this custom-made No Way Out arena that I got off Community Creations. Now anyways, why did I pair up all these guys in the match? I'm gonna talk about this. By the way, I'm playing as Kane in this game, just in case anybody asks. Anyways, so if you watch Raw or Smackdown last week, well, by the time I upload this video, it's gonna be last week. Did I say last week? I don't know. Anyways, last week, if you watched Raw or Smackdown, Daniel Bryan was involved with Kane. You had, Kane beating him up, and on Smackdown, Daniel Bryan beating him up. So it looks like they're starting a feud with the two. Now, it didn't exactly start, this past week. It started the week before that. It started on the Raw before Over the Limit. Actually, the Smackdown before Over the Limit. So, you had CM Punk versus Kane. One-on-one match, and Daniel Bryan came out. He had a steel chair in hand. He was gonna hit CM Punk, but then he changed his mind and instead hit Kane while Kane had his back turned. So once he hit Kane with the steel chair, Kane got up and he turned around, and the only guy he saw was CM Punk. So he kicked CM Punk's ass, assuming that CM Punk was the one hitting him with the steel chair when it was in fact Daniel Bryan and not CM Punk. But anyways, Kane ended up chokeslamming CM Punk because of that, because of Daniel Bryan. So then you had Over the Limit. After Over the Limit, you had Raw. Now on Raw, CM Punk wanted payback for what Daniel Bryan did to him on SmackDown. Despite, in my opinion, CM Punk already getting his revenge or his payback by beating Daniel Bryan at Over the Limit, I guess that wasn't enough and he really wanted payback for those steel chair shots and that attack by Kane. On Raw, he said Kane saw the footage, and we had Kane versus Daniel Bryan, with Kane getting payback, wanting payback at Daniel Bryan for, the steel chair shots and all that stuff. So, CM Punk was on commentary, and he tried to do the same thing that Daniel Bryan did to him. He grabbed the steel chair while Kane had his back turned, and he was going to hit Kane with the steel chair, so Kane would assume it's Daniel Bryan, but Daniel Bryan, just in time, took the steel chair out of CM Punk's hand, but then Kane got up, turned around, and saw Daniel Bryan with the steel chair in hand, so he big booted him and, just started beating him up and hitting him with steel chair shots. So then, fast forward to SmackDown. On SmackDown, you had Kane versus Del Rio versus Randy in a three-way match to determine the new #1 contender for Sheamus' world title. Now, before the match, Daniel Bryan came out with a steel chair and hit Kane about 20 or so times before the match even began. So, Kane, despite all those chair shots, still competed in the match and was actually going to win the match. He hits the chokeslam on Del Rio and is about to win, but then Daniel Bryan comes out with the steel chair once again. And it looks like he's going to do something, but Kane, he sees Daniel Bryan before Daniel Bryan does anything, so Daniel Bryan just stands there and decides not to do anything. And that distraction causes Randy to come out, hit the RKO on Kane, goes for the pinfall, but Del Rio interrupts that and gets the pinfall. So, because of all these recent events with Kane and Daniel Bryan, I'm thinking they're going to put Kane in the title match at No Way Out. Now, this is assuming that Daniel Bryan gets, a shot at the title at No Way Out. I'm thinking they're going to add Kane now and make this a three-way match for the title. Now, do I want to see this? See, I'm a big Kane fan, but as much as of a Kane fan I am, I don't want to see Kane involved in this. I just want this to be Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, one-on-one, the sequel, the rematch, whatever you want to call it, Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk 2. So, I just don't want to see it. Now, is it going to happen? I'm not sure. See, there's a couple things that could happen here. Maybe this is leading to Daniel Bryan not even getting a title shot at No Way Out. Maybe it's just going to be Kane versus Daniel Bryan, one-on-one, non-title, and CM Punk defends it against, I don't know, Fat-Ass Tensai or somebody like that. Since, Tensai doesn't really have anything to do right now since the Big Show pretty much took his spot. Or it could lead to, like I said, a three-way, or it could lead to, I think I listed everything there. So, now, the scenario I want to see the most is Daniel Bryan versus Kane. Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk one-on-one for the title. They could end this whole Kane thing, with Daniel Bryan maybe on Raw, end it in, one last one-on-one match but that doesn't seem likely. It seems like they really want Kane involved in this. So I guess we're gonna see on Raw now. If they do, you know, end up going with this match, this three-way match at No Way Out, I could see a couple scenarios, you know, happening here. I could see CM Punk retaining, but he pins Daniel Bryan, so they start a new fresh feud between CM Punk and Kane, since Kane wasn't the one getting pinned. You see, when it comes to three-way, four-way matches, they're often the start of feuds. As you saw on Raw, they were gonna start a Randy versus Chris Jericho feud. Both guys, you know, were in the fatal four-way match for the world title, and now they have Sheamus versus Del Rio for the world title at No Way Out. So as you can see, fatal four-way matches, three-way matches oftentimes lead to one-on-one matches or feuds between the guys involved in those matches. So yeah, like I was saying, I can see CM Punk retaining but pinning Daniel Bryan, so he starts a feud with Kane. I could also see Daniel Bryan winning but pinning Kane in the match, so you know, he wouldn't be pinning the champion. And I could, well, no, this is the scenario I can't see happening, but who knows, man. What if Kane wins the three-way match, and then what happens? I don't know. Yeah, then CM Punk, I guess, it gets his rematch clause. Anyways, man, what do you guys think of this? That's a question I have for you. Do you guys want to see Kane involved in this? Would you guys prefer to see Kane versus Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk at No Way Out, or just Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk, or who knows, maybe Daniel Bryan versus Kane? Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button. It really helps me out, and I'd really appreciate it. And leave a comment and tell me if you'd like to see Kane involved in this or not. With that said, I'm out. See ya.